Well, our top story tonight, India suffering a spectacular power blackout, the second time in 2 days. This time though, it was much bigger, with as many as 19 states that were hit, with 3 power grids collapsing, more than 640 million people affected, hundreds of trains stopped midway, traffic lights haven't been working in many places. All in all, it has been all-round chaos. Well, my colleague Siddharth Pandey now has the latest for us. Siddharth, what's the latest? Has the power come back in some areas? When do we expect it to be fully restored?
Well, if it was a manic Monday yesterday, it's been completely chaos today, as you said, and power has still not come back everywhere. In fact, the government is saying that probably in a couple of hours, hopefully power will be restored just about everywhere. While the power, of course, returned in the northeast right at the beginning, it's come back in the eastern parts of the country to a large extent, but still the north of the country, still a lot of areas remain in the dark right now. And the reason for that is, of course, what the government and the officials tell us is going to take time to literally bring back all the power stations once again online so they can start performing at their peak capacity and supply the power to everybody, you know, or to all the residents. But clearly that's taking a lot of time. We saw how long it took yesterday. They're saying hopefully in a couple of hours everyone should get power, but of course it's just a question of waiting and seeing just how long that actually takes now.
And Siddharth, what about, you know, essential services, the metro, which again stopped in Delhi today, trains in many parts of the country, more than 300 trains today again were affected. What about essential services, traffic lights? Are those essential services, basic services at least working?
Well, you got some traffic lights working. So if you live in the central part of Delhi, the VIP part of Delhi, that area got electricity right away or very soon. But if you live in the outer fringes of Delhi, you still have traffic cops actually manning those traffic intersections. It's been a day with lots of rain, so there's been that chaos as well. Not just that, train services right now, metro services, it's not really up to full capacity. They're running fewer trains until they get the full power load. Throughout the day, we've actually had people sending in their pictures, you know, where actual metro coaches just stopped in the middle of their tracks. People actually then opened up those metro coaches, had to walk to the nearest metro station. So it's been pretty much of a harried Tuesday as well for many citizens. Essential services were hit at hospitals as well, while of course they had emergency backup power, but they're saying that of course they have curtailed their power usage. So even in courts where I actually went to, a lot of lawyers' chambers did not have electricity. It's been pretty uncomfortable, and people of course saying that they really want this to now be behind them. The fact that it's actually happened once again within a span of just 24 hours got many people worried. They're just hoping that it returns back to normal and does not really happen again tomorrow.
All right, Siddharth Pandey, thanks very much for joining us there with that update. That brings us to our first big debate tonight. Are we a powerless superpower? Are India's superpower dreams a joke? The whole world has been watching this story unfold over the last 2 days in India. Joining us on the program tonight, we have India's former Power Minister, Mr. Suresh Prabhu. Also joining us, the Secretary General of FICCI, Rajiv Kumar, the CEO of BSES Rajdhani Power Limited, Gopal Saxena. Professor A.G. Iyer joins us from Mumbai tonight, the President of the Renewable Energy Promotion Association. Mr. Saxena, let me ask you first, because you're looking at power, particularly in the national capital. What is the situation right now in Delhi?
As far as Delhi is concerned, I think we've got about 90% power. All essential services were restored very early on with the help of the State Load Dispatch Center and a coordinated effort from all the DISCOMs. So today, at this point of time, we have about 90% power to all of Delhi. 90%
power.
Yes.
And when do you expect things to be all right? I mean, like they normally are.
Well, we are waiting the full load of Dadri to come in, and that should enable 100%.
But the essential services like traffic lights, the metro, all of that is okay now.
All of that. Sure.
Is there's a big fear though that this could happen again? How do you explain this? I mean, is there a real possibility that this could happen again in a few days, tomorrow, day after?
Well, there was no possibility 10 years back, and for 1 decade there has been nothing that's happened. I think the complexity of the grid is such that it integrates a lot of generators and a lot of distribution centers. I think that a committee has been set up to examine what really happened. And being a complex grid, I think there are lessons which we will learn
from that. Just give us a quick update though, sir, also on other states. What is the power situation as far as you know in the other affected states right now?
Well, Delhi is, as I said, about 90% up, but I do believe that in Uttar Pradesh, in Haryana, and Rajasthan, there are still various parts which are without power, and I guess that it will be another couple of hours
before things are restored.
Before things are restored.
Okay.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app, fully optimized for Retina display, full screen view, faster response time, and Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.